All right, we're back.
Will never know.
The internet will never know.
Oh, yay.
The internet always knows.
All right, guys. So you have taken a break, hopefully. You have come back, woken up, gotten yourselves ready for the morning. Sorrel said, "My friends, I have a person to introduce. I want to introduce you to the magician." And as he swings his arm to demonstrate, you see this little fluffy, he's very cute. Bringen and Lionel, I need you to make wisdom saving throws, please.
He's
How
doing
close is
without
Groden?
touching?
He's not
How
touching
close is
it.
Groden?
Just hold that thought for a second. Just wait.
This is important because
Am I able to cast Counter Charm before this, as I see him?
Is he charming them?
I'm asking, can
I
I
rolled a
cast...
nat 20.
How would your character know he's charming them by what I just said?
Counter Charm is not a reaction, it's a action, so like I'm thinking as soon as I see him, I'm knowing that Grodin's going to attack him, and I want to protect my friends, and I want to cast Counter Charm, which would give disadvantage on... which would give them advantage on
Counter
saving throws
spell or
against charms.
counter charm?
Counter
charm.
I did not know that was a thing. One moment. I apologize.
It's
I
a
thought you
bard
said
thing.
counter spell.
I learned it the week that I got charmed by him, by Nyx, the week after. So, this is the first time I've been
Bard.
using it.
Compendium. I apologize. I thought you said counter spell. I'm like, why would you? He didn't do anything yet. Okay.
As an action you can perform until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet that can hear you gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
All right. So you do so. Brandon, you look at him and you see past the cute fuzzy and the little fox-like red tail that bobbles in the back and the horns, and you see to his face, and it is the most twisted, gruesome, ugly face you've ever seen. But it's buried like behind this parka ring of cute little fuzzy fur. What did you roll, Bringen? You others, you've seen this before. You know,
Right.
you know exactly who he is.
You roll with advantage too.
Roll for what?
I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, and it's not advantage yet because this is happening simultaneously. Like you both at the moment that he sees him, the bard sees him, and so he's casting counter charm while he's taking in the vision.
Got it. Okay. So wisdom, and I get +2 to that because
Awesome.
Paladin. 20 plus trace. Wait, is it saving throw, right?
Yes.
I got a 15.
15. You also, it's kind of cute looking at first, and then you start to realize, dang, that guy's ugly.
All right, how close is Groden to him?
You are across the room. Let me put people in their respective places.
Also,
Groden unsheathes his sword and charges right at him. Like he is killing this thing.
So let me bring in the map.
Yeah, just so you know, there's no talking. He knows what he is, and it's dying.
Oops.
And anybody who hasn't seen Groden around demons is about to see a very different Groden. Like,
Can I also cast Bane on... Yes, Bane is coming back.
It's
on
an action,
Nyx.
or was that an action, or was the first thing you did the counter spell or counter charm? Was that an action?
counter charm. You did a counter charm, man.
Yeah.
This is all happening.
Okay, yeah. I'm pausing because
Counter
I'm
charm.
trying to find something here. Where is...
Oh, never mind. I was under the assumption that Bane and Bless were
There it is.
bonus actions,
map.
but they're not. Never mind.
it's touch.
Is locked.
But
That's why I can't move it. There we go.
Inspiration is a bonus action.
Yeah, I'll do bonus action to give Grodan inspiration.
Question for the scenario. I did say before that I was going to do first thing protection of evil good on the captain as soon as magician appeared.
You did, and
It requires
that's what is going off.
it requires me to touch them though.
Don't do
Oh, all right.
So
So,
are you going to rule that I was close enough to do that, or am I going to be farther back?
well, we're gonna see really quick here.
Oh yay!
Position that. Zip. Now I can put the map back up because I had the map turned off. Bring all the characters in here.
Do I get a surprise round? Because I don't think anybody'd be expecting this.
You would definitely have a surprise round. He is. Let me back this off so you can see the cave that you know of. And reveal. My reveal box. Come here. There it is.
The cutest little guy you ever saw.
Oh, look at! Oh my God!
All right. I don't have all the right mini bots here, but we're going to put... So, you guys were resting. So he's going to be coming in up this chamber from the flumph. And we also need one...
One second, I'm gonna go let my jerk dogs in.
In there.
I was about to say, I was like, don't you have a cat?
I think he has a cat and a dog.
Ooh, we got
Two
this
dogs.
place too.
No, I messed up.
No, I was talking about
I'm trying to
Lionel. I
get
know,
rid of 'em.
didn't...
Hmm?
I thought, Lionel, you got a cat, right? Not a dog.
I have 2 cats.
Oh, yay. I have a cat that refuses to die.
You say that with such love and compassion.
She holds on to the.
Oh my God, yes. I'm just ready to be petless, and she just continues to persist.
All right, so 1, 2, 3.
I'm sure that Anthony very much loves his cat.
I am sure he does. Positive.
I have 3 giant dogs, for the record.
So
I have 3 dogs and 3 cats, and a lizard.
All of my dogs weigh more than 100 pounds.
I have 1 cat, way too many.
Yeah.
I have 1.
oops. Come on.
Did we have to roll initiative?
Yes, we're rolling initiative. I'm trying to get the extra critters off the map. There we go. Okay. So, you guys, I don't know how you
15.
were spread out. How were you spread out in your space? This is the sleeping area. You had several people off and about. These are the Loxodon minis, I know, but there was really changelings, I promise. They were off sleeping in
Grodan.
various corners.
Where is Nyx?
I don't know. Grodan probably would have been fairly close to like where they came in.
Okay.
I'm thinking the same.
So you're going to be sleeping against the rocks right about here. Beskar over here.
Lionel would be somewhat away if he was working on.
Yeah, he was over here working on his fuming alchemy stuff, trying not to poison the entire crew.
I probably would have been sleeping away from everybody else because they're all mad at me now.
We're not mad. We're disappointed.
Oh, no,
Exactly.
we're mad.
That's not what it sounded like. Greg. Just saying.
Azalee was mad. You took away knowledge.
It's 'tis nature's way for those who are strong to make their own path.
All right, so Aslaneve, where were you sleeping?
I would have. I guess I would have been somewhere. I guess opposite of Bring-In.
All right, where was Bring-In? Let me see. Bring-In's right there. So you're going to be over here, coiled up in the corner. He's going to be over here next to this guard. He's like, it's okay, buddy. I got you. All right. We are positioned. You see Mix. Number 19.
Which one is Mix? Oh, the zombie.
Yeah. I don't have the right minis on the map. So we're going to... These are changelings. This is Mix. I will have to also determine which one of these is Sorrel because that's important, and I didn't put a Sorrel on there.
Grodin roll a 15 to initiative.
All right, so this is going to get either really ugly or really fast, one or the other, or both. It's going to get really ugly really fast. All right, so Grodin, 15.
And like I said, he's already like the swords unsheathed, and
16.
Grodin is attacking before anybody knows that things aren't normal.
Yep, you look over and you just stand up and charge.
Like, and
Okay,
he
gotcha.
lets out his like just the loudest, like most bestial sound you guys have ever heard from Grodin, except for the original party members because they heard it the first time that Aslaneve summoned demons. Like this isn't even a trumpet. Like if an elephant could roar, this is what it would sound like. He is off. He's off his rocker, like with anger.
Rampaging circus elephant.
Yes, like exactly. Or like whenever you see like the really angry bull elephants like charging after like cars
Lions
like
and
that.
Stuff. Oh my
Yeah.
god, yes.
Yeah, like
What?
that. So
All right, so we have bad guys. Grodin, bring in. What'd you get, Beskar?
I got a natural 1.
Beskar's at the bottom. Lionel?
17.
17. Lionel's going first at this point.
Second best guy.
And Aslaneve 18.
Aslaneve, 18. So it's Aslaneve, Lionel, bad guys, Grodin, bring in Beskar.
Oh,
Now-
you got mine.
You will notice, yes I did, that Thorba and the Loxodons and the army, because this would be way too many people for me to keep track of for a very short, simple fight. They have gone out on a quick scouting mission. Yeah. I have to do something because my brain would get overloaded at that point. So we're
right
working
now it's
with
just the
what
party.
we've got. Yes.
All right.
The party and the changelings and Mix.
There was something going on down one of the chambers on the side. They wanted to help out. Possibly an
All right.
escaped prisoner. Not sure.
Possibly escaped prisoner. They wanted to go scout, see what's going on. All right. So you are charging.
yep, I'm gonna make
You
my
have
2
a
attacks
surprise
after him.
round because Mix was not expecting this either. So you go charging up.
Yeah.
You do swing. Mix has.
Natural 20,
You swing with all your might, and as a
and
reaction,
that's a precise strike.
Mix vanishes.
Oh no.
Really? You just muted out my natural 20?
Yep.
Oh, he's mad.
He has Misty Step.
Is that a
Is Misty Step a
reaction?
reaction?
No, it's
Is
a
it?
bonus
Yeah.
action. Oh, yeah.
No, it is for him.
But is it considered a spell, though?
It is considered a spell.
Then Grodin still gets to hit him right before.
Oh yes, because I'm in 5
Not
feet
if
and I'm a mage slayer.
Yes.
Yeah, Mage
And,
Slayer, yes. All right, that you do. I thought if
Ooh,
it was just a
natural
normal
20.
attack.
Nope, natural 20.
All right, Mage
Drop
Slayer,
back that natural
yes.
20.
You got him on that one.
Whew. All right.
You're welcome,
He's like,
Grodin.
I got this, no problem. And he turns his hand, and about halfway
All right,
into the
so-
turn, you are already the runes on your sword are glowing as you step up and swing anyway.
4d6 plus.
You know what else you funny?
Plus 6.
The possessed guy is actually this guy.
What? Oh,
But-
sorry, I did the wrong thing.
You did the wrong thing. What'd you did?
I just did. I typed in the thing wrong. I didn't do the. $33 points of damage for the first hit,
Not bad.
and I'm assuming 24 hits.
24 will hit, yes. And he has to roll a concentration to see if the bonus action / reaction happens. It does, but okay, but he'll still take the second damage. Because you're like... Oh, he's got to roll for the...
19
half
points of
that
damage on the
is
second
10.
one.
It's still going to be tough.
Nice.
He does not on the second one. Oh, dear. So...
And I'm going to action surge. Because that is what Grodin would do right now.
This is the one time
And-
I've actually don't mind Grodin action surging.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16
You have-
would attempt to hit.
You have
Yes, it would.
inspiration to add to that too if you want.
I haven't needed it yet, but
Just reminding you.
all right. Oh, I got to reroll those.
You, as the first sword hit him while you're rerolling, as the first sword hit
Oh,
him,
same exact roll.
it sliced into him, and you think, man, that the runes were glowing because you have this Mage Slayer ability.
Another natural 20. Precise strike.
And here you were complaining about bad rolls earlier.
Right.
You denied him.
As you hit
Now
him,
you're
you
seeing why
realize,
Grodin's Grodin.
you realize this guy is in his cutesy little form, but he's tough. He takes the hit like a pro and just
25 points of damage on that one.
all right. As the second strike hits him, you see him begin to... Actually, it's not his turn, so you don't see him do anything yet. It is now, because that was the surprise round, Aslan Eve.
All right.
You see him
Y'all
go,
better finish
bam!
this little shit off.
And
All right, I'm about to-
this little cute little thing is growling and snarling and not quite so cute anymore. Blood is spewing from this cut across his chest. It's a tiny little thing, but there's a gash that goes from shoulder to hip.
Does it look like a Furby by any chance?
Looks very
I
much
do
like
have
a-
line of sight to him, right?
Where is the map? I've lost the map. I don't have the map on my screen. There it is.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Where are
Okay,
you,
so-
Aslan Eve? You would, yes.
I just want this to be over with, so I'm going to cast Blight on him.
All right. Is that
He needs to
necromantic?
it is necromantic.
All right.
He needs to make a Constitution save of 17 or higher.
If he sees you doing it, I'm going to roll something else first. Hold on just a second. He knows what it is. All right. He stands there.
Someone's mic spiking.
He
it
willfully
mine?
fails. You see him just stare you down.
Oh
I'm healed
God,
on
you
my
just
9.
healed him.
I didn't know he could be restored by necromancy. Huh. Oh well.
He's a demon.
Wait,
He's from the
just
9
bring
hells.
in-
He's from the abyss.
Demons normally, that's kind of the thing
No,
you
this is
can
true.
hurt them with.
You can hurt them with necromancy. This is absolutely true. Demons are not necromantic by nature, but he, for some reason, stares you down and willfully takes it.
Okay.
You're not sure
so
why.
I'm gonna need to roll
Just
up.
for yourself.
No necromancy, Azaniv.
That's literally all I have, but okay.
Then counterspell everything he does. I will be doing counter charm.
So
You can do.
You just
Counterspell.
undid all that damage. Oh my God.
27.
27. You see the fur on him begin to fall away, like in patches of boils and blisters. You think the spell did hit him and did do all kinds of really nasty zombific wonderfulness, but he's still smiling.
He's about to reverse that shit, isn't he?
Oh man.
So he does take the damage, it seems.
Not letting me read.
All right. It is now
All right.
Lionel's turn.
Lion
so I
will murder him.
You
Why
see
Don't
no?
let
the-
him touch you.
You see the people all get up going, whoa, what's going on? Wait! Not the magician!
So Lionel's. I know not to use necromancy now, Lionel, but he's all the way in the back corner, and you said that he was staring down Aslan. Is that by chance any way of me getting a sneak attack on him at all?
You would. He is well enough engaged. You think if you were
Okay.
you're hiding around the corner, he probably doesn't even know you're there. Yes, you would have sneak attack
Grodin
to
is
do a bonus.
directly engaged with him.
Also, I yell out, make sure he doesn't touch you. Because I know
Duly noted.
what this is.
All right, so I'm gonna roll that with advantage.
So you
First one is a
have-
19.
Yeah, you have line of sight. You could do that. Bang. All right, 19's gonna hit.
Second and 24. Okay. All right. We're not gonna use a magic arrow because I just made them and I don't know what to do. So we'll do 5d6 plus. Oh God, it's been so long since I've had to type this out. Plus one more d6. We're gonna hit him for 27.
All right. Hey, your arrow swoosh, right deep into the red fur. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's looking in really bad shape as he holds it to his chest and he snarls. He looks, who did that?
And we're gonna bonus action hide to the right.
Okay. You are able to do so. It is now the bad guy's turn. In this case, the changelings seem to go on this turn. They run up and 5, 10, 15. They go up and grab Grodin. What are you doing? Stop! That's the magician.
They could try. I mean, he is in full on like
He's in tunnel vision.
They're gonna
PTSD
step
rage.
up around here. Are you okay? Are you okay? Wait, stop! And fail. All right, so one failed. The second one, whoops, dropped off table. 2 and a 3. They both fail. All right, so at that point, it is his turn. This guy steps over here. Mix is going to attempt the dimension door again. This time it's dimension door, not Misty Step, because it's not a reaction.
Aslan can see him, so Aslan's going to counterspell it.
All right.
And I'm going to boost it up to to a 4th level counter spell, so I don't have to roll for it.
All right, so you burn a 4th level spell, and he's ha. Huh? He stands there.
Is dimension door level 3?
It's
Oh,
4th
it's
level,
my
but
third.
he's boosted his thing as a level 4th to match it.
Oh, I thought I had to exceed it. Okay.
So he's
I
like,
just don't want to take any chances with it.
at that point, he uses his bonus action and hurls this. Oh, that's a spell. He can't do that. Shit. Wait a minute. Nope. Because he just tried Dimension Door. That plan went right out the window.
Well, this turn is over.
Okay, so if he can't do that,
Still has movement.
he does have movement, but his friends just blocked him in. He can still push past them, but yeah, because he would go hide in the corner. He's like, huh? No! Actually, you do have advantage on it. He does not know that. So, Grodin, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. First, he's got to touch your AC. So, he's got to do a touch AC. 19 plus.
I have one other thing before that happens. He tried to cast a spell within 5 feet of Grodin again.
Yes.
He did. So wouldn't that activate his mage slayer or whatever?
Yeah.
I thought it eats up, but doesn't it eat up your reaction?
It
Nope,
would.
it's just whenever, I think.
No, it would eat his reaction.
Oh.
That is
I
his reaction.
I haven't used my reaction yet, so
You have not, so you can do it, but that would be your reaction.
19 hit.
A 19 does hit.
$13 points of damage.
Oh, he's looking rough.
Yay.
He's looking really rough. And you hit him, and whack! And he rolls for a 23. I'm assuming he's going to hit your armor class as he reaches forward and grabs your leg.
That hits.
Your leg is. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. You have advantage, so roll it twice.
And inspiration, by the way.
All right, so roll inspiration.
Well, I have advantage anyway on it, but yeah, because if it's a
You
charm,
don't get double. You don't get double advantage,
no.
unfortunately. I really wish that was a natural ability instead of a spell, because that would have been so sweet to do, but he's probably not going to live long enough to do it now.
Yeah, use your inspiration.
13. God,
It's a D8 for inspiration.
sorry, reroll D8. 1.
No.
15. No. He looks at you and says,
Wait. Nope. Indomitable.
This is the blowback from so many crits in a row.
Protect me, you fool. You are compelled
You have no choice but to
protect
listen.
him. My friend, I don't know what to tell you. You are now suddenly going, you're right. This demon, he's a demon. But I must protect him. He's so soft and he's innocent. He's purely innocent.
I don't even know what to say. There's no way that he would. Is there anything about, like, not doing something doing something against like their nature? Because I mean that is so very against his nature.
Charm is charm.
No, it's charmed. It's not a suggestion.
Strong
Suggestion
would make it
yes.
easier.
Magic.
Charm? No, you are his. You have been fully surrendered to his will, and he says, "Protect me."
Oh man.
Is it my turn yet?
It is now Grodin's turn.
Oh shit.
Well, Grodin's just going to stand there and be ready to protect him if anybody comes close.
All right, so you hold your action.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bring in.
Can Bringen tell that just happened?
You heard him say, "Protect me, you fool." But, you could roll a
And then you
perception and
saw-
take your action
You
to
see
determine who he's
Grodin
talking about.
actually not attacking the thing that he was just
Yeah.
attacking a second
You see
ago.
Grodin
You saw
just
him,
stare
turn
for
around
3
and-
seconds at least. Just
That's okay.
staring.
So what Bringen will do is step in front of Thorba there. Point.
Thorba's not there.
Thorba is right there. Right in front of Aslan.
Yeah, that is technically Sorel just because of the goofiness, because I didn't put the right tokens on the right map today. That's my fault. I failed as a GM. I'm sorry. That is
You may
technically
still want to
Sorel.
stand in front of Sorel, though.
You hypnotized Grodin.
All
I
those
wanna
great
call it
rolls too,
hypnotizing
man.
Grodin.
I was sitting there going, "You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it." Oh shit, he didn't get it.
Rolls, and I didn't get it. Like,
I'm gonna need Mr. Fluffles to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Intelligence is his strong suit.
Oh darn!
Go ahead, put in.
I thought it was wisdom. 14 is his save. Or he needs.
He's gonna blast past that.
He rolled a 4 plus 4. Is still not nearly enough. What happens, my friend?
Bringen steps in front of. I forgot his name, but the guy
Sorel.
put the
Yep.
Sorel points a finger. Pew! Disorienting spike of psychic energy enters the mind of the creature I see.
Okay.
If they do unsuccessful, they take 1d6 psychic, and the
Okay.
first time it makes a saving throw before the end of your turn, it must roll a d4 and subtract the number.
D4 for any saving throw.
Yes. So basically, Bane against saves.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So duly noted, and that's actually a very good play. All right. How much damage does he take from that?
2 points of psychic.
2 points of damage. All right. He's beginning. You see him frothing at the mouth, like as he grabs his head, puts his hands on his horn, and just kind of pulls on his horn, like make it stop. Okay.
Feel the force of
Beskar. It is now, my friend, your turn.
Okay, knowing that Grodin just got hypnotized, am I
could
far enough
assume
away
that.
that if I cast a spell, Grodin doesn't do Mage Slayer?
if you're within 5 feet of me, I technically am going to.
You're going.
I'm
yeah,
going to move
you will.
away.
You can move away, and that is not a threatening action. He said he's holding his turn for a threatening action. Moving away is not a threatening action, so I will say, as the GM who has a wee bit of control in this now, he doesn't do anything.
I'm going to move away and cast.
that's
Where did it go? Guiding Bolt.
As you are casting it, he's like, "Hey, hey, hey!" But you're out of reach.
All right.
And he's used his reaction already, so he can't. Okay, so yeah, you do so. So where is the map? I forget. You guys don't have control of the map. I'm
I'm going to add 10 to that. I'm going to add 10 to that roll with my Channel Divinity, making that 18 to hit.
You're gonna add 10. How do you just add 10? What skill are you using? I'm
Each
confused.
divinity.
Channel Divinity.
Oh,
I'm a
channel
war
divinity.
cleric.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
So you
So-
have stepped back a step, and you do so. So the 10. What's the total score?
18.
That's gonna hit. I'm confused here. Sorry, I was doing 5 things there. What's the effect?
Damn. That's a lot of ones. That's annoying. 22 damage. I want to know, like, what type of damage.
Oh, as you cast this poor little one spell, you see this spike of energy, and how would you like Mix to die?
No, this is beautiful. All right. I want a what is it? What's the
He had
description of the
18
spell?
points left.
It's radiant damage and it's armored against this. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Anime
Burn
message.
him from the inside
A bright light of a bright ray of light shoots out from my hands straight at Bricks, hits him in the chest, and he absorbs it, and then he wriggles and light shines out of his orifices, and then he explodes in orifices, yeah, whatever that word is.
Okay.
And then he explodes, spreading blood and gore and whatever he's made out of all over the Changelings.
It's funny you should say that. As the light goes into him, you're filling him with as much of that as you can. You're expecting him to pop like a balloon. And he begins to laugh.
Oh no. Does radiant damage do any more damage to him?
Oh, it does.
That was radiant damage.
He explodes. And everybody in that range is covered in mix bits. So everyone standing right around him, which I got to get back to the map now to see what that is covered in small bits of mix. That would be these guys and Grodin. And as they do, the necrotic explosion takes effect. But you know, the one that you just fueled him up with?
Yeah, that was Asnif.
Oh no.
So I need the Loxodon, or the Changelings in this case, to take... I'm going to roll for them. And I need Grodin to do a dexterity saving throw. Basically, it's a grenade.
Drop a live grenade when killed.
Fail, fail, fail. And it was 27 points of damage that you did?
22.
Yes.
No,
I did 27 earlier.
Oh.
So you each are going to take 27 points of damage.
Oh, that's not bad. We didn't even get hurt.
Just the 4 around within 5 feet distance, which are those, which happens to be Grodin. So Grodin, what is your saving throw?
That was a 12.
That is a fail. You take all 27 points, not half. As he... And then those splurty parts begin to eat like acid, but not acid, this necrotic, decaying ooze.
Clarifying question. This character is a
necrotic bomb.
So am I back to myself again?
You are back to yourself. You come to your senses, and so do the changelings. What was that? What I think it was?
That was the demon.
The demon.
Sorrel looks at you. I am so sorry. He told me I couldn't tell, and I don't know why, but I couldn't say his name or describe him. He wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
That was the same effect that Farland was under.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Farland. I'm so sorry.
Now remind me. You guys have attacked and done raids against the city under his control, yes?
Yes, he took us in, and we've done all kinds of raids and cleared out a good portion of Althea's forces. Yes.
Why would this to you? But should we have a trial for committing crimes on behalf of some other entity?
I don't think there's time for that.
Jerry, the GM, is sitting here going, "Oh, damn!" Sorrel's standing there going, "Please don't rub this in any further. I feel horrible for what has happened."
No worries. Here's 1 point of healing.
And he just sits down, and you just see him like burying his face in his hands, and what has happened?
It could have been worse.
That
Yeah, you guys
could've-
you really hyped up the whole demon thing. I'm starting to think taking the city is going to be a breeze.
Well,
He got counterspelled. He got mage handled. He had 3 different things that queued up, and he just couldn't get to them because you guys took him down so quick. Very well done, by the way.
Very with what Grodin would have done in that, like,
oh yeah,
he sees that thing and he loses all faculty. Like,
I'm not arguing how that was played out at all. It was beautifully done. It was just a matter of I had 3 different things. If he could have got those off, it would have been you would have been fighting 5 different changelings and a demon. What he didn't get that, like
so
glad. When Grodin goes on a crit streak, I mean, it's hard to like. I did that to one of your other encounters with the snakes.
And I admit that was perfect. It was perfectly well played. I loved it. So well done.
So at this point,
Azaniv looks down at Lionel and he goes, he wipes off his hands. He's like, all of the day's work. We do this all the time.
Grodin is like, he's just kind of like leaning on the sword, and he's kind of winded because he just like let loose everything right there.
Yep. He did. He just went gonzo. And you feel this strange tingling in the back of your mind, like you've been held or something, but now you're free, and it's just kind of this release of pressure in your brain.
So bringing this up to Grodin. Good job, buddy. 3 points of healing. Apricot treat?
Yes, he would.
Appreciate that, yes.
It's worth 1d4 healing.
I like how he said that in game. I was like, I was all like, what is a D4? What are you talking about?
What are these flames you speak of in these cars?
Yes.
Dice? This is not a game. This is real life.
All right, so you guys have defeated the magician. Sorrel is he's sad, terribly sad, sitting there. He looks up and says, "Men, we still have a city to take, but I'm not sure that we've been doing this the right way. I don't know what's right anymore."
Well, you were under the control of a demon, but you're not anymore. So already, you're doing better than you were, an hour ago.
When Sorrel says that, I don't know what's right. Azaniv says, to be honest, we don't care about what is right. What we need is to take back the city.
We need?
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry. Do you have...
I'm not done.
I thought you were here to help me. I'm confused.
We're here to take the city.
We are. But
On your behalf.
I'm not going to lie that it's not partially beneficial for us for you to control the city. To do so would be very naive.
I agree, and I apologize for my naivete. Let's fix that. What are your intentions, or your requests, as it were?
We have spoken, and we think that it would be wise for an impartial council. You could be involved, but I believe that your sole rule of the city would not be wise.
I completely agree. Any one person is trouble. I think the Council of Three that we had before would be reinstated, in my opinion, but I am open to suggestions. You seem to be wise people, and I guess it's safe to say my judgment in the past 3 weeks has been hampered.
If we are taking requests as far as what we do with the city, I would request that we have just a small tree planted in the city and a small shrine to the Watcher.
Aslan was like, really?
He smiles at that and says, our only temple at the moment was to ourselves, which was hubris, I know.
Yeah, that
I
was
would
weird.
be more than honored to have your deity's representation in Daxletha.
Also, there's this thing on a ship. I forgot what we call it. I think it was parlay. If we don't want to fight, maybe we do one of those.
What are you talking about? What?
You said
Bring
it
it.
the wrong
He's
way.
suggesting we take the diplomatic route, Beskar, versus all-out war.
That has
Which-
already been attempted, and that is not.
I ended up down here in chains while trying to parlay, as you put it. Nearly died. The flumph almost ate me. The guards helped me. We ended up freeing the rest of the prisoners, and now they're hunting us like animals. So, no,
Well,
I
there you
think
go,
the
Brandon.
chance
You
for
got-
parlay is over. But I do hear your statement, and normally, as a man of peace, I would completely agree. But that day has gone.
Some people can't be reasoned with.
Like Nyx, who's now a puddle.
Exactly.
Like
I
me.
must rest.
Grodin just sits
Hey,
down.
Sorrel. Hey, Sorrel.
Yes.
Why was Nyx helping you fight Althea in the city? Do you know?
I originally fully believed it was from kindness, but now that I understand I've been free from his control and what he made me do, I don't believe it was kindness. I just don't know. He would go in, he would help us raid, we would do our best, fight until we had lost as few people as possible, and then we would retreat, doing as much damage on the way out as possible. Rinse, repeat,
Maybe he just
day
thought it
in
was
and
fun.
day out. Maybe.
Easy answer. Puppet King and further divide the peoples. Now
True,
again,
true.
are peoples who aren't to be reasoned with and that they're all evil and bad and must die. But
What?
if they were good people causing a lot of damage,
But also, that's just part of Nyx's nature, I think, because he was also helping Farland with his mission, but it was really, he was just controlling him.
He was. Oh.
Oh,
Yes, Farland. Well, that weighs on me as well. I have a lot of repenting to do, apparently.
To be honest, Farland was annoying. We don't really care about him that much. He made his own choice. He ran out knowing full well there was a flump over there. And yeah.
I'm
Yes. but
shockingly in agreement with Beskar.
My command from Mix was to kill him on sight, and I don't know why, but I must. It was like in my brain, I must kill him. I had no choice. I still feel bad about that. Normally, I would have put him on trial, and it would have been a judicious thing.
That does explain your
Lack of composure.
correct.
Yes, well, I apologize to you, Sir Grodin. I deceived you. I would have killed him had he shown his face again, but anyway, I hope we can put this insanity behind us and move forward. Are we
I bear
agreed
no
with that?
ill will towards you for that.
Thank you.
That foul creature had bent me to its will as well, which
isn't hard to do.
I would say that it is hard to do based on the fact that it took 3 rolls.
Not saying a word. So, afterward, Sorrel gets up, dusts his hands, and says, without his ability to teleport directly into... my range is limited. I can open the door, but not that far. We need to get closer. If we can get closer, I can take one person. Some of my other mages could take a person or two, and we could do it one person at a time. But I can't just open a wide portal and send people rushing through like we had done yesterday.
Me and Azaniv also have Dimension Door.
That will work. If we can just get close enough to the building, we can use that.
Or we can take the front gate.
I have a feeling
If we
he's
get
pulled his forces directly into the building. The front gate hasn't been guarded in weeks. We've decimated his crew sufficiently. Now he's holed himself up in the city hall and using it as a base of operations. It becomes this for that, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay. Question, Sorrel.
Yes.
So, I don't know how changelings view the dead and if you respect them, but
Depends on the changeling.
Very much.
So,
Why do
I
you ask?
have a proposition. I'm pretty sure the streets are probably littered with people, possibly, correct?
No, we feed them to the flump, actually. That's how we've been sating it to get it to guard us.
Ugh. I mean, that's not an entire waste, but it's kind of a waste.
It's protected them. It's been useful.
I do like the fact he's like, yes, we respect our dead by feeding them to the flume.
So wait, you've been
Well,
feeding the
he didn't
flume?
say his dead. Very important distinction to him.
So you've been feeding the flume for all this time?
In all honesty, Bringan's
Correct.
down for this plan because that's the way of nature.
You eat, you poop. The end.
I mean, if you're feeding the flume all this time, is it possible to lure the flume in with the promise of more treats?
I didn't think of that, Lionel.
It would trust you. You've been feeding it for however long, and sure you fed it enough to
How do
follow
we
you.
know he would not attack us? I mean,
We don't. It's a
we
crazy
we
plan.
feed him first.
We have to beg permission to come
Regardless.
past.
If you
After
give
that
me,
rest, I am ready to attack.
All right.
if you give me a minute, I can find out.
Lionel's
I
plan could
began-
work.
I was also going to take a short rest because I could use some more Channel Divinity.
So you sit
know,
down
that was
and rest
great,
as well. What were you saying, Bringen?
Augury about leading the floof down and leading
All
it
right.
into an army.
Let me, as the GM, think about how that would play out for just a minute so I could know what to tell you, because I know what his stats and skills are. What its motivations are. All right, so you take an hour to do so. You set your while they're taking their short rest. You set your sticks out, and you put your cup on the stand, and begin balancing the sticks on the stand, and roll for augury.
How do I roll that? Just a d20?
Wasn't it? You tell me. What does the spell say?
Okay. Using
Actually,
a
what
divine
does it
tool,
say?
you receive an omen from an underworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action within the next 30 minutes. The GM chooses one of the following possible. Wheel for good results, woe for bad, wheel and woe, a mixture of good and bad, or nothing for something that isn't good or bad. It doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss of game of a companion.
Right. Just this one thing. This one thing, is this good or bad? Which you then have to roll like a commune type check, or is this just it just goes or doesn't go?
I think it just from whatever reading it just goes.
If I do
so no roll.
If I do two in a row, then I have a roll, which is a 25% chance of less results.
Right, but you haven't done this in a week at least, so yeah, you're good. You would think that might be a good thing.
Do you have any leftover bodies?
Is there anything left to mix?
There's
Wait,
not
Aslan,
much
do
left
you
of
have
him.
some?
You took care of that.
Is there a tooth I can claim as a trophy? Or a horn?
There's a
I
horn.
want his
There's
horn.
a bit of horn stuck in someone's shoulder as he's.
I'm going to take that horn. That's my
You
horn
have
now.
a piece of mix horn. MYXX.
Oh, Mix. I thought it was
Yes.
Nix, like the death toll guy.
No, MYXX. So you have a piece of mixhorn. He says, no, we don't have any yet. I do have an idea to get one, though, if you're interested.
Azanev's like, I'm very interested.
I don't
I mean,
volunteer.
there's no going back now. My plan, might as well.
If we can get out the exit, get into the city, perhaps we can lure one of their guards away with 1 or 2 of us, or 4. Very small contingent. We wouldn't attract much attention. We could kill him, bring him back down, and, well, instant
Do
treat.
you know of any on the wall that are particularly important?
Any on the wall?
Mm-hmm. Because it's a walled city.
Oh, the city.
Usually with
I
soldiers, there's like a
described
captain.
this earlier, but I think you had stepped out. The city itself, for new viewers and possibly Bring-in, who wasn't here at the beginning of the show, the city itself, there's a hill, a mountain that seems flat on top, but really it's a bowl-shaped cavern. It's open in the top. It's not like it's a cavern, but it's a bowl-shaped valley. And the city has been hidden in here for 20 years. This is a secret little place the changelings have come to, as Sorel describes all this to you, to hide their city and to build a fake civilization as if it had been here for thousands of years, and they finally reveal themselves to the world. And he tells you one of their deepest secrets, as he now trusts you fully as what you've done, which is the changelings as a race of people did not exist in this realm until he and his friend Althea showed up. And Althea is the one who discovered the secret to transfer between realms. And so Althea would open the portal, and Sorel and his men would organize the changelings that wanted to come through to start a new and better life, free from the prejudices of Golarion.
And we see how that worked out.
Mm-hmm. Ko is on her way home.
Yay!
Yeah, Broden, I know. It's like,
I mean, Lionel will look at Azumi and just ask, "What? Isn't that what you've been looking for this whole time?"
Yes.
The way out?
In fact. Yes,
Well-
but I've been rethinking it, but that's neither here nor there.
So what do
as
you
in
think?
coming up with more excuses or changing your mind?
All I know is that Sora wants someone dead right now, and that's what I specialize in.
So
right.
if
It's
I
my
take...
plan, so it has to work.
All right, so Lionel, I believe you said your name was? Azlaniv.
Correct.
Myself. Anyone else want to go with me? We could make a
Not
quick
Bring-In.
bandit run.
To go to
Not
what again?
Bring-In.
What?
I am probably not
Azumi
conducive
quickly
to
says not.
quiet and quick.
To
Are
go
you
to
kidding?
what?
That's the best bait you got. I'm full and round and absolutely sumptuous. I eat well.
If you would like the
If we
flump
could
to
just
eat you
feed
and
you
are
to the
offering
flump.
yourself as a sacrifice, then okay.
No,
What?
I really just want to stick it to Azlaniv.
What are we doing? Why are we going out? What are we doing?
We are going...
To stop at my shrine.
We are going to attempt to lure one of the guards away and, well, make a meal out of him for the flump. If you would like to do that. That's a bad idea. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'm second guessing myself now.
Well, you already said you don't know what you're doing, so just try listening to us.
All right, so what do you suggest we do?
I say we follow through with your plan and take us to where you think we could lure someone out.
You could do that.
I could
Me and
command
Lionel
them
can
to come to us.
go recon the city some more.
It's good. Sora knows the way around. If you, me, Lionel, and Beskar go, we should be fine. We'll find someone secluded, knock him out, kill him, whatever we have to do, drag him back here, convince the flump,
All right.
and have the Flume storm the city hall, or at least be on our side during this siege. I mean, I've controlled much stronger forces, so I think I can handle a Flume.
But you've controlled it with magic.
Right. I don't think
you haven't gone like a shaky truce of like, hey, I'll let you have other people to eat first before you eat me.
Need I remind you, we do still have a contingent of Loxodon and fighters at our
I'm not
hand.
sure if
out
we
on a patrol. Apparently, one of our men. Well, he wasn't one of ours apparently, and they have decided to re-patrol his areas to make sure that things haven't been misinterpreted to us.
When are they supposed to be back?
do we
In an hour or so, probably.
Now that I'm thinking about this, there's too many variables.
I don't think getting the Flump is wise, because also, do we really need it per se? We already have, 10 Loxodon and a whole other party
have 10
group that was with Co?
Loxodon, 10 trained soldiers, half-orcs by the looks of them.
Oh, cool.
So you have 20 extra fighting-capable men, plus yourselves, plus the 10 reformed, as it were, prisoners that have... They're not real... They don't have the greatest swords. They use chains. You see, some of them carry chains with their cuffs attached to the end. Some have pickaxe. Others may have a modified sharpened shovel.
I can fix that.
Rudimentary weapons.
I still have some swords from some weapons in my bag of holding.
You do?
How fast is the Flump?
Oh, he's pretty speedy. I wouldn't try to run away from him.
Like,
he has an extreme reach. Extreme reach.
Who? What?
The
Flumph. The big balloon fellow out front.
It's unorthodox, and I'll admit that. But what we're risking is almost... I can't imagine any casualties if we have a Flumph as our vanguard.
Unless the Flumph decides that we would make a better meal.
Well, we just have to convince them that changelings in that city taste better.
But we're fighting other changelings.
That's what I said.
As a long-term plan, I don't see it working.
Says the guy who summons demons on a regular basis.
You did have a fairly long conversation with the Flumph the first time you were here. So, make an intelligence check. It can be reasoned with. Make an intelligence check.
That's what I'm good at.
Yes, you are.
I'll be right back. Gotta take care of my dog.
Bye, dog.
Oh, only a 10, though.
Oh. All right, so you would know that, yes, it can be reasoned with. There's just something about it, though, that's...
I believe that it is not very wise to involve something that could end up being a greater threat than what we are already facing.
I must agree with Grodin on that. I think it's wise if we just leave it alone.
That's probably wise, but all right. I will trust you. I have apparently not been thinking very clearly lately, so I will trust what you have to say.
You can have it your way.
All right, so what is the plan then?
Hold up.
Just
Who's
back,
trying to join?
waiting. Yes, I can't wait to hear this plan. It's better than a Flumph.
And Co has returned to us! Yay!
The prodigal child.
Uh-oh, she's not
there. Co, you here?
Hey!
Hey!
Welcome, Co.
So as you guys are discussing what to do with the Flumph outside of the prison of the Changeling City, Co and the team of Loxodon come back in up the tunnel. Ko, you look around and you see your friends who you saw yesterday. You, player, don't know that, but she does. She knows that she saw them just yesterday, and you've gone out on a little raiding mission just to see if the changeling that had infiltrated your team was telling the truth when he did his scouting missions, and you found a few hidden items that he had snuck around the city, little extra baubles here and there, and you quickly destroyed them. Little, like, listening devices, monitoring devices of one sort or another. You've found those and destroyed them, and you make your way back in, and you see your friends discussing what to do. The Flumph out front has been very cooperative, letting you pass, acting as a very efficient guard.
All right. Where are we again?
You are in the prisons underneath the city of Daxletha, where you had been thrown before, but now these prisons have been converted to a base of operations for Sorel. And you see this giant puddle of furry red goo sitting off to one side.
What is
That's
that?
That's my handiwork.
What is that?
It's more
That
appropriate to
was
ask
Mix.
what was it.
That
Remember Mix?
was Mix.
The demon?
The
Oh, you
demon.
killed him?
I killed him, yes.
Oh man, I wanted to help that.
You'll get a chance, I'm sure.
As it turns to Coat, don't worry. Remember, your quarry is Rin.
Oh yeah, true. I've been thinking
Yeah.
about how I'm gonna kill him. I'm thinking like multiple daggers to the face.
Oh, jeez.
I feel
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
That's one method.
My eyes.
So-
don't have-
What do you guys do?
I don't think that getting the Flumph is the wisest or even the most helpful thing to do. Do we know how many people are holed up in the tower? In the whatever
Oh,
place they're in?
at least 20. We've reduced his
Oh,
numbers
well, then
quite a
we've
bit.
got
but
this.
He goes, oh. Grodin is having mic issues, unfortunately. Sorry, my friend. Hopefully you can get that resolved quickly. He says, but he has more people out and about at all times, patrolling, hiding. We hide down
we've
here
run-
because we have such few people until you showed up, bringing, well, a small battalion with you.
Opinion.
Yeah, we've
In my
ran
opinion, I feel like Althea already
All right,
knows
sorry,
we're
I'm back. I had some mic issues.
Hello.
saying that, like I turn to Greta and say, well, Althea already knows we're coming.
He
So
does.
we might as well just do the direct approach for once.
I agree.
I agree.
Well, if that's the case,
Azanuf says, all in favor of a direct
Aye.
approach?
Sorrel
I mean,
raises his
whatever
hand.
works.
I agree with this.
Then it's settled.
I'm not strictly opposed to using the Flumph. I'm just. It
I
might
think he's
be.
an innocent creature. You know, it's probably best
Yeah.
if we let it lie. It can continue to guard
I
the
agree.
back, and well, we'll maybe send it on its way once we have cleared the prison mines.
Are we sure letting a flesh-eating monster go on its
Been
way
here all
is the
this
best
time,
course?
Lionel. Not bothering anyone.
Exactly, so if we let it go to bother. I don't know. If we're going to let it go anyway, I say let it go on the capital, but you know what? Majority rule, all that stuff. I'm not here to make waves.
That would just be an issue I would have to deal with once my current issue is dealt with, and I'm trying to reduce the number of issues I have to deal with.
That is a feasible plan of action.
I will take my bag of holding and give the rest of the handful of +1 weapons to everyone who can wield one.
All right. So do you
The
just dump it
changelings,
out,
because everybody else has good
or do you
stuff.
pull them out one at a time?
I'll pull out one and say, who needs weapons? And then whoever comes, I'll give them
Okay,
one.
how many swords do you have? Because you did collect
Okay.
quite a few at the Temple of Gary, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Which you've
this
never
is
used, by the way.
first, like session 1.
It was session 4, I think, but still, it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
How many?
I did not put down a number because you said handful of weapons.
You did not write down a
I feel like
number.
that's. I feel
I'm
like
You
gonna
did
that's
not
roll
give me a
a
number.
d20, and it's going to be between 1 and 20, whatever the dice rolls. That's how many swords you were able to stuff in the bag. Because I honestly didn't write it down either. I don't know, or I did, but who knows where that paper
That's
went.
why I had asked you and you said just put down
12.
a handful of weapons.
You have 12 plus 1. Those were very fine weapons, swords, and they, as you're handing them out, the 10, because there's only 10 prisoners remaining. There were more, but they died. As you're handing them out, they are looking at these things over like, wow, they're well balanced, and hey, these are pretty nice. So you have 0 plus 1 swords in your bag anymore.
All right.
So,
Finally get rid of those.
Sorrow, I do have a question. And this may not be the,
I have to write plus
the
1
question you
swords
want
on
to
all
hear.
their sheets now. Yes?
Where do you bury your dead?
Oh my goodness.
We've been
Only
asking
been
a
here
lot of
20 years. We didn't have a official grave sites set up yet. Those who did die, they were buried here and there, but we don't have a cemetery, if that's what you're asking.
Well, I'm more specifically asking what you've done with the people that you've lost in
20 years, we
most
haven't
recently.
lost very many. Maybe 3.
Even in your battles.
Oh, the battles we fed to the flumph.
Oh.
Oh, you mean my people?
Wait,
Yes. Your people.
They were left up front. We couldn't go get our dead. I don't know what they've done with our dead.
This could work to our advantage.
Are we worried about a necromancer now?
No,
Oh.
Azaniv is the necromancer.
Hmm?
Azaniv is the necromancer.
I think Lionel just kind of like nods and just kind of goes somewhere to think about it. Kind of sits back down. Like, okay.
All right.
Yeah, if we come across any and
There's speed bumps
Grodin,
for the
let
mower.
people know that yes, if we come across any undead, tell everyone to bring them to me. I need them.
One of our viewers said those that are the dead in the city from Sorrel's team are speed bumps for the mower now. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Oh, jeez.
I can hear it now.
If we can use what I do find, we can use them as like kind of a vanguard. But we'll deal with that when we get there. On to the next thing.
I will put it this way. If you see a dead person on the ground, I will not ask questions of whose dead person it is, mine or his. With one exception.
Most appreciative.
Althea is mine. Do not raise him, and do not kill him. Let me do that.
Is it like you want the finishing blow, or like you want to do all damage? Like
I would
what's
like
the
to
deal
do
here?
the finishing blow at least, and once he's down, leave the rest to me.
All right.
I have a plan.
Those are agreeable terms.
Does this plan go against the natural order?
It involves necromancy.
He just looks at you, and I'm not sure by which natural order you're referring. But probably.
Well, if you can. Okay.
It seems like we're well past natural order, in my opinion. But
We
I
will
know.
go past natural order when we let Azaniv continue necromancy.
Very well. Are we
So,
ready to depart?
What's the plan?
Yeah.
Someone
do
give me
this.
the 5 second, literally 5 second, so we're not rehashing the entire universe, overview of what you guys intend to do as you're going out, wherever it is you're going.
Portal to Capitol Building. Kick in door.
To lick them dead along the way.
All right. So he says we can't portal to the Capitol building. We'll have to sneak most of the way. Once we get close enough, we can portal into the Capitol. But that will be sneaking is going to be the hard part. We got to get within 150 feet.
Do we just
No,
need a
excuse me,
distraction?
500 feet.
Let's do it.
All right.
Do we have
then
enough dimension doors to transport everybody, or what?
I have one person with me, and he grabs Darius, puts his hand on his shoulder and says, Darius has been by my side for many of these raids. He knows what to do. Do you two have everyone? He looks at Beskar and Aslaneve.
We have dimension door, but it's rather we don't have very many.
I do
of
not
them.
believe we will be able to enter through Dimension Door.
Yeah.
Well,
We could have someone teleport in, and then they could open it from the inside.
then I propose a slightly different plan of attack. As much as I hate
hear
to
it.
say this, let's send
Slump.
let's send some people into the streets and some people into the building.
I'll take
I
the
hate saying that because as a GM, I'm like, shit, we're splitting the party. But, or, you know, we could say, this is totally up to you. I'm not trying to run your system. If you guys, because I'll split the party if you want to do that. We'll just have to do like 2 sessions and keep track of who went where. But we can do it. Or the party goes into the building and the army goes into the street. That's
I'm fine with that.
That makes
I
sense.
think
that's
that would be
okay.
the best course of
Yeah.
action.
all right. So that's what he suggests is saying, you know, those who can't teleport or can't get a ride go into the streets. They defend the Capitol because as soon as you guys go in, the bells will be ringing. But this time, backup won't be coming for them because they're going to surround the Capitol and prevent the backup
Beskar.
from getting in, which gives you guys fighting chance of actually finishing the damn thing off because he's been very hard to kill, as it seems.
Do we know where Ren is?
Ren, yes, he has told you. You were not here for that, but Ko was. So Ko knows this. Ren is Althea's right-hand man, climbing up the ranks and has become, as crooked of a bastard as he ever was, the most conniving, lying, thieving bastard that he'd ever met. He's not real happy with Ren.
By the way, Sorrel, if you want Althea, me and Ko want Ren.
Deal.
Okay.
He's not,
I killed
care
who
less
I
about
wanted
Ren.
to today, so
I
Who did you kill?
mean, technically, Godan, that
Yes.
was me. You did a lot of damage. You did great.
let's not
but I did-
cut hairs here. Let's not cut hairs here.
I
I
did
did
want to-
I did almost 100 damage to him.
You did 133 because he did the rest. So, yes, you did 133 points of damage. I was counting.
So Bring It will do.
I'm not gonna let you claim this kill like you did with the Draco Lich.
Well, then why do I have the horn of Mix then in my inventory? Oh, I have it. Oh no!
I don't
it's
want
hidden.
anything from a demon in my inventory.
Then
Sorrel
how do
says,
you
"Gentlemen,
prove that you
gentlemen, please, we have more important things we must take care of in the coming hours. You guys could have a whose arm is longer match later."
My arm is clearly longer than Beskar's.
I don't think
I am 8 feet tall.
Again, I
That
don't
is-
think you meant literally.
Godan,
This is say your wisdom is very high.
sizes and everything, Godan.
He's very literal.
All right. So that's the plan. You guys begin marching toward the exit with the prisoners leading the way.
And Grodan parlays orders to the Loxodon captain and lets Thorba know what's up.
All right, Thorba is with because she came in with Ko. And the crew that they finished their rounds. That's who Ko was leading. And they've heard all this, and they're like, yes, makes sense. We will guard the front. Don't worry about it. We will take care of all that needs to be taken care of. You do your part and kill that bastard.
Did we establish a new code word for
Yes, you did, and
if
Ko
you're not a
knows it.
changeling?
Yes.
It is phalanx.
Phalanx for
Ko
the
knows
party, and
Yes.
Banana
Sorrel's group
for
is banana.
the
Banana
changeling. Yeah.
for the changelings, because once you get out of this particular area, you don't know if the changeling you meet is the changeling you originally knew.
So for Sorrel's people, it's banana.
Because they can tell.
For all of us, it's phalanx.
I will say,
Alright.
because Ko and Beskar are changelings and know changeling culture, slight mannerisms, etc., you would have advantage to knowing whether the person you're talking to is the person you intend to be talking to or not.
Sweet.
There will be a couple checks that you have to do to, some bluff check kind of things. Sleight of hand is in 5th edition, but you'd have advantage to that, but it's no guarantee.
All right.
Very well. Let's commence.
So, as you're walking up, did you want to mention that, Bringen? Or are you just going to let it become known accidentally? You can message me if you would like. I'm watching the channel thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll let them know. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Bringen's saying that he's going to take to the streets and play support, especially for the previously were slaves. They're going to need a lot of help in combat, and me being there will at least give an aura.
They will have Captain Thorba and my captain with them,
Damn right they
as well
will.
as the human as well as the captain, the other captain from the Alliance. They will be well led.
Do they have clerics? Do they have auras of protection?
We didn't bring clerics. We're all sword, but I tell you,
We may have
We're tough.
need for you.
Yeah.
There are many magic users that we will be facing.
I don't know. You guys don't seem to be keen on my help.
In social situations, you're a bit rough.
Asmoniv's
But
like,
in the
really,
midst
we're
of
gonna
a
do this
battle.
right now.
I
Socially,
suppose.
you can get on our nerves, but in battle, you are very helpful.
Then I will show socially accept.
Okay.
Thanks for the info. Sorry.
I believe that with time we will get used to each other, but we are still new companions.
We have to get used to Asniv, and we still haven't really all the way.
That is also an
And it's
accurate.
been a year and a half. I'm just saying.
I'm just
No. My statement still stands. I know what I said.
I'll just say so far it's rough getting used to any of you, but
Asmoniv's like, so are we just gonna sit around here reminiscing?
We
or
are going
to
now.
kill Althea?
All right. So you go out, and I'm just going to use one of these guys as to represent you as a party. You go out through the tunnels. You find your way to the exit. There's a hole above you, this massive hole. And as you're walking up this last little bit here, he starts going, shh, be very quiet here. And he starts walking up the edge. I need stealth checks from everybody, please.
At least I don't have to roll at disadvantage anymore.
Bringen pulls out a bottle of lard. Hang on a sec. Starts rubbing it on the joints of his armor.
That's a good roll for Grodin.
that's
17.
a 25.
All right. 25
Can
is
I get a
definitely a success.
17 for Grodin.
Success.
24 for Beskar.
I feel like
definitely
Asmoniv's gonna
success.
F this up.
I rolled a
Can I
25.
Can I
I
get
see you,
Beautiful.
Ko.
Can I get a bonus for greasing up my joints?
Oh, I see what you mean for your armor. You would not get advantage or disadvantage. You could get I'll give you a +4 bonus, but you're still at disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
That's a great roll.
13.
That was 2d20.
Yes.
Oh, I see what you did.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I got an 18.
So there you go. 13. You think you're pretty quiet, and as an Eve, you have an 18. You succeed.
Yes.
You guys just hear behind you.
I got some Loxodon Master Craftsman keeping me quiet.
Low hold, we are still chattering. Yes, we are. But here we go, because as you come to this point, you see, if I can switch maps here.
2 flumps.
Yes. Oops.
I
What?
told you.
I don't know
Oh,
if he's. I don't know if
I
he's
was
joking.
unmuted for
Scared.
that moment.
Pick me up. I'm
You-
scared.
Climb out of this spot. I'm going to try to just put one token on. Well, we'll bring the players in here. Bring in players. So you crawl out there. There are more around you. I'm not going to take a lot of time to place a lot at this exact moment. But you're quiet and you're stealthy. And you climb out the hole. And I need athletic checks from those who had to climb up the rope that was dangling down into the hole.
Is that all of us?
Everyone who climbed, unless you have a fly spell or levitate or something.
It's a 19 for Grodin.
Ooh,
That's a
okay.
success.
That's
I
an
got a
8
19.
from Lionel.
Pickles.
Lionel. And
Oh, we're
Co,
twins.
surprisingly.
I
And
rolled an 8.
Beskar. Wow.
triplets.
8, and 8. And Aslan, an 8. 4 8s.
At least they don't land very hard.
No,
If this
it's
were-
only 10 feet up, 15. But you have Beskar at
At
the
this
bottom
rope, we
to
call
soften the
ourselves the
blow.
Mighty Eight.
As all 4 of you, the rope snaps at the 4 of you because apparently you all rolled the same thing, and you fall down. As you do, a natural 1. Okay, the guard looks around going, "What was that?" And the rest of you hide behind the bushes there and get real quiet. He continues looking around, but he didn't apparently see anything.
So are we
Kidding.
stuck down there
Natural
until
one.
we can climb out, or what?
If you have 50 feet of rope on you at some point, you could toss it up and they could try to reaffix it and make
90%
another
sure we
athletics
all
check.
have rope on us.
I'm fairly sure, yeah.
Yeah, I throw my rope up there.
All right, roll another athletics check.
Oh, God.
Please. Unless you guys want to do something different to improve the check, but that's all. That's what's happening. Unless you guys do something different.
Bringing's gonna
I'm gonna try
Bring it.
myself.
Bringing was gonna nudge Grodin and throw the rope down to see if we could pull them up quietly.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah. Grodin
So
will
give
drop
me
a rope
a-
down and
Give
pull
me a
them.
strength
I got a
check.
21.
Grodin and my brain just locked up on me.
Bringing.
Bring in?
Bring in. Thank you. I was gonna say Lionel. I'm like, nope.
Oh my god, natural 1.
Bring in. You see
14.
Grodin grab it like, I got this, and it slips from his hands. Oh! And Bringin grabs it and starts pulling.
Grodin starts to throw the whole rope down.
And he eventually gets the rest of you up. But with that, I'll get another
Bring
check
in
because
baggy
he
eye.
made noise.
It's slightly baggier.
2. He rolled a frickin' 2.
They've
So
gotten
he's
extra
still-
comfortable.
Sees nothing, which is driving me crazy. So what you see
He had too much
is
to celebrate.
Their
There
hubris
are-
will be their downfall.
there are houses and all kinds of. There's a road around town. Let me just show you what you know.
I'm
The
just saying,
grand
he probably
entrance,
Captain's
if you
barrel.
remember, was a paved road, beautiful marble paved road with statues along each side. As you came to understand, these statues were people. And you see now that in several places...
Ooh, robot.
You're Mr. Roboto. Say that again. Nope, still Mr.
That's
Roboto.
extremely robotic.
Hold that thought for a second. Let me finish what I'm saying. We'll come back to it. You see, in some places, the statues are now gone. You can see they're every so many feet. And now there's places where those statues are, where they would have been, are no more. Make sense? You see buildings set about, and a very grand marble building in the middle with another smaller grand building just to the right. That's what you remember and or see. There are buildings over here, smaller, looks like home domicile type things. Over here is the barracks, Grodin. You would remember this. The barracks over here in the back, where you had the pit fight over here.
Yep.
So that's the town layout that you guys remember. And
For
you see
story
a guard
reasons, are they-
standing over by this building, and of course he hasn't seen you because you keep hiding behind the bush and
Is it just
rummaging
one guard?
around. That's all you've seen so far, and he begins walking back up the road like he's on his patrol.
Should we kill him?
So wait, did Sorrel already? Is he with us, or did he dimension door?
Sorrel needs to climb up the rope. This is true. 17 success. So he climbs up behind you. Okay, we can move slowly. If we can get within 500 feet, we can teleport in to the building, which is going to be over here. Do you guys remember the layout? We don't want you teleporting into a wall.
I remember.
I do not.
I don't.
That's
so
right.
I'll figure it out.
That's why I will take... Well, I've got to take Darius. If someone who knows the layout could take Mr. Bringen.
I was going to say about it.
I'll do it.
So,
What about myself and Co and
Lionel.
Lionel?
how are you getting in?
What
There is,
if-
of course, the back door. If you guys can sneak in, but that would be many more checks. You just don't go poof into the space like we will. It'll
I
take you
could
longer.
take the least stealthy of us.
If it's between me and
Yeah.
the Loxodon.
So I would say,
I
I would
Bring
say
in.
that maybe Co
Bring in.
and Lionel
Lionel.
sneak, and then we get teleported because that's.
Yeah,
Bring
Grodin,
in.
you don't have any penalty. I do, so I need to be teleported. No, no matter
I
what.
Bring in.
only have a +1 bonus, and I'm still 8 foot tall.
I'm 0 with disadvantage.
Correct.
Yeah,
Which means
Bringen.
Bringen will be teleported, and so will Grodan.
yeah, and then
All
right.
you two sneak.
Are you having this discussion out in the open?
No.
No, we were.
It's hand signals. It's hand signals.
All hand signals, all of that. It's hand signals.
In that case, Bringen has no idea what's going on.
I'm
The
slowly
guard looks over at you and
casting.
goes, "Hey, hey!" And
I'm gonna run up to him and stab him.
all right, so he's going to run away from
That's a
you
bit of a
because
way.
he's headed toward the tower.
Nope, I'm
Um,
How
stabbing
far
him.
away is he?
Hold on a sec. Let me put a character on the map. We're going to put this guy on the map. Add to map. Oh, that is so tiny. Come here, little tiny thing. Okay, so he was over here, and he sees you. Ko, you are back here. That is, how far is that? I'm going to measure. That is approximately 100 feet, give or take.
All right, then I'll start running towards him, and then I'll throw a dagger. Or actually, does he specifically see me?
He sees all of you as he looks back now, and you're not out. There's nothing hiding you. And
All right,
you're
so I
not
wouldn't get
you
sneak
didn't tell
attack.
me you were actively hiding, and you're all just having this conversation about who goes in first. Out here in the open.
I thought you did say we were hiding.
He
You
said
were
we were
hiding
behind
as
a
you were
cliff.
climbing up, but now you're all sitting there. Okay.
All right, I'm still gonna run up and throw. Actually, I'll shoot him with my bow and arrow.
Okay, bow and arrow would reach. Thrown would not reach. It would go 30 feet and just... But a bow and arrow has 120 foot. That would reach.
I will also try and attack him.
I also.
So I'm going to do an initiative just to see a quick number of whoever's attacking. I don't need everybody unless you're attacking. I'm going to see what his initiative is. Never mind, he rolled a 1. So everybody else goes before him.
Is he the little red dot?
He's
I rolled
the red
20.
dot over
I
here.
rolled 24 to hit.
I got an unnatural 20.
All right, those definitely hit. Do
Does
your
a 17
damage.
also hit?
Yes, it does. Just exactly, actually.
He's too far for me.
So 3 shots. How much damage each?
How far away is he?
100 feet.
So
105 from you
Lionel
probably because you're on the other side, but still 100. Yeah.
is actually going to use his one of his first magic arrows,
Okay.
and he's gonna cock it and just kind of pull it back and think like, okay, he has to stop, he has to stop, he has to stop, and just kind of try to concentrate on it.
I'm
What
gonna
are you
attack
doing
with
with
my
the magic
crossbow.
arrow?
I'm gonna use a shadow arrow, so it does an extra 2d6 psychic, and he has to make a 11 wisdom throw or be unable to see anything farther than 5 feet.
Oh, that's brutal. Okay.
That's insane.
So that's
But
12 damage.
I'm glad it's on our side.
And he has to make a wisdom what?
11.
12. He rolled a 10
Ah.
plus 2. I thought for
but
sure he had him.
he's injured now, right?
But he's severely injured. He did. All right. How much did you do, Beskar?
I got an 18 to hit.
Right. How much damage?
Sorry, I'm calculating that now. I'm typing it up.
Okay. Ko, did you do one? How much did Ko do?
I did 6 points of damage.
I did
heard
8
blame.
damage.
Lowhold is following. Lowhold. Thank you. That is awesome.
Yay!
I was so excited by Lowhold. I didn't hear the damage. Say it again. I'm sorry.
6. I rolled 6 points of damage.
Oh.
And I got 8.
They stick in the back of his shoulder, and he grabs his arm and keeps walking. How
I
much
cast
did?
gravity sinkhole.
I have another attack.
Okay, hold on. How much did Lionel do?
12.
Lionel did 12.
12. He's looking a little bit rough, but he starts running. It is now his turn. You
I'm
cast
still
gravity
running
sinkhole.
towards him.
You can do so because you have an initiative before his. He rolled a 1. Gravity sinkhole.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 17 or higher.
Make it. 14. He does not make it.
Okay, so I
He
have
gets
it
pulled
just
backward.
right behind him.
Yep.
So
And
it's
he-
it's going to do 37 damage and then
He's
pull
dead.
his body back to the center of it.
You see him ragdoll as it sucks the wounds in his chest. It sucks his heart out first, and he ragdolls backward
Did you
into
just...
Wow.
into the gravity sinkhole, gets crushed into this little ball and dropped.
I really wish I didn't have eyes right now.
He had 10 points of health, and you win 37.
Aslan is brutal.
Apparently, you now have one very mangled, heartless corpse laying in the dirt. And at that
Corpse
point,
is a corpse.
Can I go find
We still
his
need
heart?
to teleport the two not stealthy people.
this is true. At this point, you
Oh, true.
don't see anyone else in the area.
Can I go find his heart?
And he never got a chance to yell. Yeah, it's right beside his body. It's just right. It's laying there, still going.
So,
Well, there you go.
How
Lionel got to see a piece of what Azadib can do.
So
And
you
so
were
did
serious
Brandon.
about the necromancer thing? That wasn't a joke. That wasn't a new guy.
How much closer do we have to get in order to get into the building?
You have to be 500 feet. So, let's find out how close you actually are. Because I actually have a new ruler tool on the new tool, which is really cool.
Yay.
Roughly speaking, you are 310 feet. If you know exactly where you're going, you could technically dimension door in there.
Okay, and Sorrel's right next to us,
Is
right?
it 500 feet or 150? Shit, now I gotta look it up.
It's 500.
it's 500.
It's 500 feet for
Okay.
dimension door.
There's 500.
Yeah. So that would be, well within range.
I asked Sora, I was like, so are we just teleporting into your office? Because I remember where that is.
Does it have to be line of sight? I.e., can
No.
you have to
No.
see in, or do you
No.
just go
It
there?
does
No.
not.
I didn't think so, but I had to ask. Okay. Couldn't remember.
Well, it's either
Too many
a
things
you
in my
can
head.
see or a place you've been to before and remember.
So they
You
have
can
been
guess.
well inside this building before, so they are very familiar with it. You, Bringen, have not, but
No,
you're
but
you're
I'm
catching
not
a ride.
piloting.
Yeah. So
All right, so I guess we're teleporting into your office, right, Sorrel?
that would be my best start. That's probably where Althea is. We could just get right to the heart of the matter. You guys, and he points to Ko and Lionel, if you're sneaking in, the stairs are far to the left, all the way up. You remember how to get there.
No, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I do. We'll figure it out.
If you want, I could turn you invisible. No, you're rogues. You should be able to do it.
No. And if I
No,
get
this is-
lost, I have a message thing that I could just message Sorrel.
All right, then let's do this. And he grabs Darius by the shoulder. Here we go. And they're gone.
I grab
I'll
Groden
go.
and teleport.
Oh, of course you grabbed me. I was gonna go with Beskar.
I grabbed.
So you reach for Beskar, and as you're halfway reaching, Aslaneve grabs your shoulder and goes, "Let's go!" And you're gone.
You tried it.
Here's a more important question. Groden, were you a willing creature?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
That's a
Hey,
good
I'm ready
question.
to go with this
Really
dimension
good
door.
question.
Nope.
He just assumed it was going to be Beskar, but then he didn't realize that Aslaneve just would teleport Bringen.
Wait a minute. This dimension door feels cold and necromantic. Not warm and fuzzy like Beskar's.
It is a
Is
little
Beskar
chilly.
I have a
It's not enough draft a feeling. Anyways,
All right, so
I
are
cast
you
dimension
going,
door
Beskar?
and I bring in with me. Yeah.
All right,
I
you've
bring
been there
Bringen.
before. You have no problem remembering. All right, 17
bringing
feet
Bringen.
up, 32
Thank
feet
you for
across.
saying my
I got
joke louder.
it. And you are gone. So now,
in me.
Sorry,
Sounds
guys.
like you're dying over there.
You're dead to me.
I might
holding
have.
holding on to this moment, Ko and Lionel. Ko, you've
I guess
just
we're
met
just-
Lionel. Seems like a nice guy, but don't know much about him. Matter of fact, you know the character about as much as Hannah knows about him. So, what you doing?
I guess we should just go to the door.
I'd say it's first one that gets there. It's the better
I start
better
running.
road.
Stealthily?
I want to hood up.
Stealthily?
I start running stealthily, but I start
you.
running.
I'm gonna put on my cloak and chase after her.
All right,
Stealthily.
you're moving rapidly, but with a stealth check. So the
Stealthily.
DC goes up. So roll a stealth check.
So just
Don't
to say,
go.
Grodin, why did we leave the two rogues together?
People have a disadvantage on perception checks to see me.
They do, because of your cloak. I will roll disadvantage for Lionel.
Ooh. I rolled a 21.
I got a 30.
You could do their passive perception -5.
So...
She's faster than you.
Oh,
though,
no, they're
because she's
actively
a
watching.
normal
They are
height.
guarding. So it is active perception.
If she gets shot at first and slowed down.
You guys are going to the back door, right?
Yeah, we're going to the
Right?
back door.
All right, so you make it 2 rounds, which is... Or you double dash, so... Oh, I gotta make sure I've actually got the right creature. Well, who am I picking up? Let's go find out who I'm picking up. I can't see, it's too small. Lionel,
Wait,
let me
what?
move you out a little bit. And Ko. I don't have a Ko on the map.
Use Thorba.
All right, Thorba is Ko for today. Just for today, you are not a giant half-orc woman. You are a small, lithe changeling woman. But you are now running. And you're going to double dash, which is 30, 60. And are you doing any special abilities, or is it just 60 feet?
I'm just running.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm using like my action bonus action.
That's 1 round.
So I think it's 105 feet for me.
105 for
sprinting.
you?
Well,
Are
my
you
walking
using-
speed is 35.
Stink. He's going to get there before me. Minus
So
30.
if I'm like, if I take my action to dash and then my bonus action to dash.
Oh, you're doing it. Okay, so you are you can only do dash once, I think.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you can do a dash, which gets you another 35 feet. I'm trying to do it right here. And you're going to get another 30 feet.
How are you faster than her? You're a halfling.
Halflings
No.
are fast, man.
Halflings are
Halflings are-
fast.
They're nimble little buggers. All right,
But
But
so
they have
you
these
see
short
him.
legs.
You see him,
Yeah, they move faster.
and he's leaving you in the dust. I need another stealth.
I'm gonna blow it, but I don't mind.
Oh, really? Okay.
Unnatural 20.
Nice.
That was on an 8.
15.
Oh, I don't know why I rolled. There's a DC on this. All right. You are trying to do it as quietly as you can. He not only is super fast, he's moving, and he's also really quiet. The guards don't seem to see you, but your stealth itself has a high DC because you're moving rapidly. And Ko, you catch your foot and you kind of stumble, and you take some really heavy steps because of that, which gives him a second chance at a 2. Are you freaking kidding me? You you stumble and you press yourself against this wall as you stumble and go, oh, and you step up against the wall, and he looks around and doesn't see you. You're not sure who's looking for you, but I know. Meanwhile, Lionel does 60, 70, no, 70 plus 35. So what is that?
105.
105. Okay, yeah, that sounds right. 105. So you make it about here.
Does he know where we're going?
Do you know you're going to the back of that massive building, the only 3-story building in the place?
And I know stairs on the left side, so I'm looking for stairs.
All right, so that's about where you get because you stumbled. He's still kicking your butt. One last roll to get to the back door. You do see at this point a back door right in the center of the space.
$31.
I'm going to roll perception check. Disadvantage because they can't see you as well, but normal for Ko. What did you roll, Ko?
Wait. I rolled an 8. Hold on. Let me see if I have a thing.
Do you have a
Don't
lock?
you have the Cloak of Elvenkind?
Do I?
I thought
I have
somebody
the Cloak
did.
of Elvenkind.
He does.
Stole it.
Ko doesn't.
Stink. I don't have anything.
You are trying to be quiet, and yet again, something catches at your foot, and this time you face plant. And you roll and get up again, but that made a lot of noise. And the guard up here circling the tower, the dome, as it were, there's a giant, you see on most government buildings here in the States, the giant dome. Walking around that dome, you look up now and you see an armed guard with a crossbow.
You could use your bonus action to hide.
Yeah, can I do that?
You
Is
are
that a
out in the
thing I
middle.
can do?
What are you going to hide against? Remember, you with
Around the
hide,
other
you must
corner.
hide against something. You are out in the open. What are you going to hide against?
Can I dash like behind a statue or the wall over there?
This is your view. What are you going to hide against?
Can I go back towards the thing?
You stumble, you get up, and you dash as quick as you can. How far is it? That's pushing it, but you could probably get there and try to press against it. All right, so you hide as he's... Oh, that is close. You feel this arrow into the dirt near your feet. You get the idea he was shooting at you while you're running. Now that you're hidden there, he's like, can't get a good shot on her. Lionel, he didn't see you. What are you doing?
I want to... How far away is the building from me now?
The building is 5, 10, 15, 25-ish feet, and the door is probably another 10 feet. You could get there in one move.
So I want to move towards
your friend, you just heard... Sunk.
I'd want to get towards the building just so I have a place to hide.
All right.
And
easy
then...
done. 20 feet. Bam.
I think towards the opposite direction, I want to, like, not where Ko is, but maybe like to the other side of where Ko is.
All right, the door is right here, so yeah.
No, so I want to take out one of my magic arrows again.
Okay.
And this time I just I think of like I remember someone mentioning a fireball, so I want to make something as explosive. So I want to shoot a bursting arrow, and not at the guard, but at like a different direction. Because the deal, it's
shoot
like
it into this wall to make a distraction or something. Is that what you're thinking?
Right, because a bursting arrow, I imbue it with force energy, and it detonates after it hits.
Yes,
there's something explosive to get their attention. But like to the side, to where his eyes are looking somewhere.
Right, so you want to like shoot it over here at this wall to get his eyes over that way. That's what you're thinking.
Correct.
Okay, it's a wall. It doesn't move. It's not hard to hit. It's literally the broadside of a barn, quite literally. So it's a 2. Don't roll a 1.
18.
All right, and he does. He's like, "What the hell?"
And I'm gonna run back to the building when that happens.
Right. And my bonus action is just to hide and get back in the building.
All right, so you are able quite easily with that distraction to run 60 feet. Look at that. Look at that. 60 feet gets you right up against the building, right next to your friend Lionel. He's there, and you made it.
Looks like you owe me a drink.
I don't remember making that bet, and I start to go to the door.
All right, so you work your way down to the door. It's easy enough to get to. Do you just open it and jump in? What are you doing?
I'm gonna see if it's
you
locked.
Tell me. All right, you grab the door gently, and give it a quick twist, and it isn't locked.
Okay, I'm gonna very carefully and stealthily open it.
All right. You do so. It opens.
Can I make a perception check and me kind of like just looking in?
Sure.
All right. That is That's a nat 1.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna look around and
On a
see if I
perception.
see anything.
So he's like, okay, I got this. Hold on a second.
He
And
goes
to
blind
look,
for like 2 seconds.
and he pokes himself in his own eye with his thumb, like, ow, son of a. And you're like,
Nothing there.
and you grab his shoulders and pull him aside, and you look around. Don't roll a natural 1, please.
It's not a natural 1.
What did you? I can't see. What did you roll?
It's a 6.
A 6. That's okay. You only need to be able to see the giant orc standing in the door.
my
Not a
perception-
natural 1.
My bonus is higher than that. It should be a 14.
You look up to see this orc standing in the door, staring down at you. Do I know you? What's the
Yeah,
password?
we're the cleaning service.
Password now.
Ditto.
And you? You're just standing there, staring
Ditto.
at Ko. He draws his sword. And we're going to leave there next week.
All right.
Why is it so hard to get through a door?
Y'all are pulling a Vox Machina right now.
Every time.
Like, doors are hard, man.
Oh.
Doors are hard.
You
They
guys
are.
could have listened at the door first. You could have. But no, I'm going to open the door and see who's on the other side of it. All right.
I didn't think they'd have a guard down there.
You have a
It's
familiar.
the protected freaking building.
I forgot I had a familiar.
You have a familiar.
Sorry.
I forgot about him. I haven't played in a while.
Look,
It's
maybe
the
it was a little harder.
stronghold.
This is a
It's
little
filled
harder
with
than Lionel
enemies.
thought.
I thought we'd just walk in.
You can 2v1 or
Oh.
it's fine.
Oh, that
It's
was
all
amazing.
fine.
Ko,
Ko, you-
I have missed you so much. That was awesome.
Oh.
Well, I wish you the best. I hope you get that figured out. And until then, anytime you can drop in like this was amazing. I will try to figure out how we can work you into the story every single time, even if it has to be a random teleport happens and there's Ko.
I'm fine with having a magical teleporting device called
Exactly.
Plot Hole.
We'll figure
Yeah.
that out. You and I will talk
It's a
about
cursed
that afterward.
item. It is entirely.
Cursed item.
how-
Yes.
It's how I get my warlock powers.
Cursed
the sacrifice I have
item
to make.
community.
Yeah.
All
It's
right,
sentient,
guys.
and the voice is Ashley Johnson.
Explains
All
a
right,
lot.
guys. Any last minute announcements?
None for me.
No.
See y'all in Discord in the after stream
Yeah,
chat.
we're gonna go hang out
Yeah.
in Discord. If you don't know what the Discord chat is, let me pull that up. There it is. I did find it.
Hey,
Okay. It is discord.gg/ I can't see that far away because my eyes are terrible. I'm going to move the
F.
window.
capital W, lowercase j, 6, all caps, Z, B, Q.
There we go. As announced by the amazing Bringin'. All right, guys. We will see you over in the chat. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have a great evening.